We got the Digital Classroom grant last February, and since then I have moved almost completely paperless. So mostly everything that is turned in my class is done online on Google Classroom. And what I find really powerful about blended learning and working on laptops is it gives me so much more freedom for my students to choose the place and the pace and the content that they're working on. So, for example, with this particular text, I can use the online textbook. I can pull different kinds of versions of Romeo and Juliet because there are comic book versions. There's all sorts of versions online. And so I can allow them to pick and choose, which version of the text they might want to read and still be able to take notes. They still have access to that anywhere where there's internet. And then they can turn in all of those things online. What's great about that as well is it's a really powerful organizational tool for them, because especially with something where we're building up to it and they've got the anticipation guide, they've got their notes, then they're gonna take notes on the text, throughout the quarter. It's all right there. I've taught them to build folders on their Google Drive and keep everything in one place. And then when they go to write the essay, everything's there. I know, whether I'm at home or whether I'm sitting at my classroom or wherever I am, I know that I'm able to pull up my Launchpad, pull up the website, pull up the lesson, make it my own, right? One of the things that I just truly, deeply love about technology is that when I go to add my own kinds of touches to what's already there, it's so much easier and it's so much more accessible. It's much easier for me to organize. It's much easier for me to keep right here in my Google Drive. Because, for example, with this particular collection, I have that document there. I've added my own notes. I'm gonna add Socratic here. I'm gonna take out this. I'm gonna move around this vocabulary lesson or whatever the case may be. And then all I have to do is share that with my administrator when I go to turn in my lesson plans. So there are just, there's so many ways in which this technology and having my lesson plans here and having the website available and having my Google Drive available wherever I am, there's so many ways in which that's saved me time. And there's so many steps that, it's freed up so much of my planning time so that I can work on the things that are important, or I can connect with my students on topics that are important to them then, or whatever the case may be.